Well, how do you position yourself from here now that we're at like 2753 on the S&P? And also just explain to us the way that you do your tactical allocation there, because it's not so much sectors or specific stocks, right? Isn't it more stocks versus bonds or country to country? Kind of walk us through that framework.
Sure. It's a combination of a qualitative and quantitative process. We think that there's going to be times where the capital markets data that underpins our quantitative process has to be balanced with qualitative insights. There's some things you just can't represent or can't anticipate. That said, it's very important to have those tools in the toolkit and to make sure that any tactical process you have is very, very risk managed and has controls around discretion so that you can find yourself spending the appropriate amount of risk as opposed to too much. When I think about right now, this is obviously the important question. Where do we go from here? We've kind of seen markets go sideways a little bit. I think it's a case where the market's craving certainty, and we don't have that. We don't have that with respect to monetary policy. Maybe we'll get that coming up on the 21st with the FOMC announcement, as well as press conference with Fed Chair Jay Powell. And we have a little bit of uncertainty, obviously, on the fiscal policy side, or at least on the administration side, where there's been quite a bit of turnover in the market. Again, that's just not something that gives it, it lets it sleep as easily at night.
So which area of the markets do you like best right now?
Yeah, it's a case where, from a broad construct, we'd probably like non-U.S. developed equity. But let me be very clear, that's not at the exclusion of U.S. equity. It's just within a multi-asset structure, we'd probably have a slight tilt there. I think we still like a short fixed income position, potentially in a long short structure, funding that. But that's a case where we might have seen the majority of the yield increases so far. We'll see again as we go into the FOMC meeting next week, where there's going to be some uncertainty on the market again, tied to whether or not we see a 4 or a 3 median dot, 3 rate hike median dot from the FOMC.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.